Good afternoon, my name is Alina Shevtsova. I'm an immigration attorney from Brooklyn, New York. In today's video, I would like to provide you with some quick updates regarding the most recent immigration news. Well, first of all, we're going to start with the news regarding President Biden's immigration freeze, 100 days immigration freeze, and certain changes to it. Specifically, a federal judge in Texas issued an order extending by 2 weeks the freeze of the President Biden's 100-day freeze on deportations. So you may be aware that, and I have a separate video about that when Biden took office, when he became the president, he issued directive, if you wish to call it, to DHS to review the removal deportation policies. And DHS responded with a memo where they changed the priorities and stated that they were going to review their deportation priorities, and within the 100 days from the memo taking effect, they would stop deporting people unless they were aggravated felons, presented risks to national security, or agreed basically to be deported. Attorney General of Texas did not agree with this policy and sued the government in federal court. And the judge in the federal court sided for now with Attorney General and placed hold on this 100-day deportation hold for 2 weeks. Those 2 weeks were to expire today, February 9th, 2021, but today the judge extended the stop to the deportations for another 2 weeks. And I actually read that some persons from Haiti were already deported to Haiti, including children and babies. So we see this fight between the state and the federal government again regarding immigration. And by the way, ACLU, American Civil Liberties Union, in this particular lawsuit argue that state of Texas should not be able to challenge the federal DHS policy regarding immigration. But for now, the federal judge's order stays the 100-day stay on deportations, and that 100-day stay on deportation technically did not take effect. So it's very important to know if you are afraid that you may be one of those people who can be deported outside of the United States during this time. And in my previous video, by the way, I gave some tips how to avoid the physical deportation during these uncertain times. Now, you also probably would like to know that that asylum policy in the United States is reversing slowly, and on February 6th, the United States stopped its cooperation agreements with El Salvador, Honduras, and Guatemala in connection with asylum seekers trying to seek asylum at the United States southern border, meaning that those people are not going to be sent to El Salvador, Guatemala, or Honduras when they ask or try to ask for asylum in the United States. This is very important because the situation at the border currently is being used by some Republican senators to put pressure on Biden to reverse his immigration promises. Check this out. Today, 51 senators, Republican senators, signed a letter to President Biden asking him to basically review the situation at the border and reverse his policies regarding swift deportations at the border, because they're concerned that there is a surge of immigrants at the border again. And according to their information, the numbers raised 150% about of people who are coming to the border trying to come to the United States. And based on that, they're putting pressure now on President try to basically force him, I guess, to reverse his promises. It's very, very important. We're going to see within the next couple of weeks what's going to come out of this, if anything, but this is an important factor because it's tied up with another important factor that I'm going to talk to you about. It's a fight in Congress regarding immigrants and stimulus checks, which sort of very important to immigrant community because it shows the intentions of certain people in the government, in the Congress, and we probably could guess what's going to happen with the immigration reform if they will continue to act in the same fashion. Specifically, I'm talking about, I believe, 7 Democrats who sided with Republicans to prevent undocumented residents from receiving stimulus checks. All right, so it's very, very important that there are Democrats who are splitting from the majority of Democrats and are siding with Republicans when it comes to the issues of undocumented residents in the United States. And this split may prevent immigration reform from taking place. We're going to see, because now, of course, there is a lot of feedback or pressure put on those Democrats because communities feel that they were betrayed by them. And we're going to see if they're going to change their position with regard to immigration reform. But so far, this is what's happening in connection with stimulus checks. Basically, those Democrats stated that undocumented residents should not be getting stimulus checks. And the question wasn't even according to the media about the undocumented people getting the stimulus checks. The question was about the children of undocumented residents getting the stimulus checks. But that whole attitude gives you a clue as to what may happen when they're actually going to be debating on immigration reform. And right now they're not, because they're busy with impeachment trial and they're busy with the stimulus check situation. So unfortunately, we don't have any specific information as to what's going to happen with that President Biden's proposal on immigration. Okay, so I hope this little update was helpful. Please like, share this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, hit that notification bell, and I promise to deliver the most recent interesting immigration news to you. And I hope to see you soon.